What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some Flashback War of the Spark here, and if you don't recall, this format has a ton of Planeswalkers. You will find Planeswalkers at Mythic, at Rare, and even at Uncommon. I don't think there are any common ones unless I'm forgetting, but we did open one of our Rare Planeswalkers here, Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. It is certainly a first pickable card. It's just a really huge card advantage. If nothing else, the triple blue may be a little bit prohibitive, but this format, there are a lot of things going for it. There are a bunch of different archetypes that you can do. There's some sacrifice themes. There are some proliferate themes. Amass is in this format, a heavy theme there. So we'll just have to kind of go along with the packs and see what we can do. But I will go ahead and first pick this Jace. Maybe we can do some good blue deck of sorts. Oh, wow, we are getting past a really good one. Just good in any limited format, right? 4 mana, 2/3 flying, draw card, gain 3. You can't go wrong with that. I'll note the best cards in packs, but I will not go over every single thing. So really, any way to like amass is generally good in this format. If it's just like stapled on a random effect, pay attention to those type of cards. This type of card here, usually not super good in best of one. They do have options for quick draft and premier draft, so you can do a bunch of different varieties. In fact, there might even be traditional. I haven't actually looked yet, but we're going to take the Elite Guard Mage here. Again, just a very, very good card. Here is one of the uncommon Planeswalkers. This is Huatli, but not a very good one. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, and then you gain life equal to the greatest toughness. So you can definitely build around it, but I would say that not one of the better Planeswalkers. But a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. You gain 1 life for each creature you control. I remember this card actually being really solid. Let's see, Gideon's Sacrifice. No, that's not very good. 4 mana, 2/5. There are some vanilla creatures in this format. Here's one of the cards I'm talking about that is better than it looks. Toll of the Invasion. If you remember Torment of Gollum from the Lord of the Rings format, this was like the precursor to that. Very, very solid. Same thing with Honor, the God Pharaoh. Very, very solid. I don't think we're taking a blue or a white card here, so I will just actually third pick this Toll, because we can still be open to other plans. Okay, another really good pack here. Dreadhorde Twins is 4 mana for 2 2/2s that give your zombie tokens trample, which is relevant, right? If you amass and you don't already have a zombie army, you make a zombie army. If you already have a zombie army, you make the other one get larger. So it's not too hard to get a huge zombie army token. Domri's Ambush has been reprinted a couple times. Solid removal. Loomhulk, just one of best commons in green or in general in the format. Same thing with Grim Initiate. 1/1 first strike for 1, but when it dies, you make a zombie, or rather, you amass 1. So good value there. I could just take like Contentious Plan. I think this is a solid one. Proliferate, draw a card if I want to stick with blue. If I wanted to stay more open, I should take Loomhulk or Initiate, but I think I'm okay with that. Oh, wow, that's funny. Jace's Triumph when we have Jace. Draw 2 cards. If you control a Jace Planeswalker, draw 3 instead. I think Samet was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, target creature gets +2/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. You scry 1. Creatures you control have haste. Starts with 5 loyalty. Samet was great for the aggro decks. Callous Dismissal, very, very good as well. Return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Amass Zombies 1, so just a great, great tempo card. Plaza for a little bit of fixing. Prophet, Manticore, Sorin's Thirst is fine. I like the Callous Dismissal here. Okay, another really, really strong card. Leyline Prowler, another 3-drop uncommon. 2/3 Death Touch Lifelink for 3, and then you can tap to add 1 mana of any color. Again, not what we're doing here. Looks like we're probably not going to be jumping into too much white, as white doesn't seem open. Spark Reaper is okay. 3 mana, 2/3 that you can sack a creature, Planeswalker, to gain a life, draw a card. Honor the God Pharaoh again. Red-blue spells is a huge thing in this format. I don't mind taking the Honor the God Pharaoh and staying open to blue-red instead. It's a pretty late Nahiri. Wasn't this a good one? As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have first strike and equip abilities you activate cost 1 less. But minus X, and she starts with 6. Deals X damage to tapped creature wasn't bad. Another Grim Initiate, though, I think might honestly be better. Wow, okay, so the Grim Initiates are coming around in droves, and this is a really, really good one-drop. So I'm going to want to look out for, like, the ways to sacrifice a creature or a permanent. In red, there are quite a few. In fact, we're wheeling one of them right here, the Devouring Hellion. ETB, sack any number of creatures and or planeswalkers. If you do, it enters with twice that many 1/1 counters. Seems fine. But the main sacrifice effect in red is like Heartfire. So a red and 1 for an instant that you sack a creature or planeswalker and it deals 4 damage to any target. So we would probably play already 2 of the Heartfires if we can get them in this deck. The Guard Mage will be worth splashing if we can find good fixing, but there isn't too much good fixing in the format. 2/3 flying for 4. Look at the top card of target opponent's library. That's more filler. I like this Nurturer. I just like this type of creature in general in Limited. This type of thing has been around in lots of formats. Blind Blast is pretty weak. I guess I should probably just take the Finisher in case I still end up in black. Alright, Dead Pack there. I think there might be at least one vanilla creature in every color in this format. 4 mana, 2/5, no text. Here's blues, 3 mana, 3/2, no text. Green has like a, wait, what does green have? Oh no, black had the 5/4, no text. Red has the 2/2 goblin, no text. Green has to have a vanilla one, right? That probably is. Oh, the primordial worm. The 6 mana, 7/6. Yeah, at least one in every color. Okay, on pack 2. Really nice one, but not for us. I mean, I could try splashing it. I guess there's really nothing else good here. I could also just stay open to black and take like the Eternal Taskmaster, which is a solid 2-drop. 2 mana, 2/3 that can recur stuff, or like the 4 mana Herald of the Dreadhorde here, another nice amass card. Teferi's Twist is totally fine, but I don't think it's as good as taking one of the black creatures and staying open to that plan, perhaps. Or even taking a white card here and continuing to consider playing Guard Mage. But yeah, we'll go with the Dreadhorde. And another Guard Mage, huh? I think 2 Guard Mages is probably better than the rest of our red or the rest of our black at this point. And there are some white cards that we can end up wheeling, so okay. And now I'm rewarded. Now I am not going to be jumping out of this. 3 Guard Mages is just way too good. Wow, that is actually incredible. We just have a red-black deck in our sideboard. We're going to need some more early game plays, but that is incredible. Extremely rewarded there. Damn. 4 mana, 2/3 flying, gain 3, draw a card. Okay, any early game plays here? Couple, not really great. Pegasus is probably fine. It's good with the amass tokens, but we don't really have that plan. There's another Contentious. There's a Guild Globe as a free roll that can help us splash if we wanted to. Let's take another flyer here. Yeah, blue-white flyers with tempo. I probably won't mind picking up like 3 or 4 Callous Dismissals if we can get them. Would love to not have to play the Naga Eternal, though. Oh, Mizium Tank. It's a cool one. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this becomes an artifact creature and gets +1/+1 until end of turn. We have the Time Twist now. Another Dreadhorde Twins. Ah, man, we could be doing so many different decks. but it's so hard to pass up the triple guard mage here. And Time Twist is really good with the guard mages, right? Flicker one and get the trigger again. Screecher or Visionary? I think Screecher's a little bit better. What is the Rising Populace? Whenever another creature or planeswalker you control dies, you put a 1/1 counter on it. Is this a good Spellkeeper Weird deck? Return an instant or sorcery? I have only 3 total. It's always fun to try to build the Charm Stray deck, but we're halfway through pack 2, so I think this is probably too late to try to play this. We'll just take the Populace. Wanderer's Strike versus Kyora's Dambreaker. Both are solid. I think I like taking the removal here. Topple isn't bad. That is to say, it replaces itself, so if I need a playable, I can play it. Another War Screecher, nice. Actually, you know what? Now that I look at it, our deck isn't a terrible Hotley deck. The Guard Mages do 3. Screecher would do 3. Yeah, I'll probably just want another 1/3. Alright, a bunch of filler. I'm a little bit short of playables going into pack 3 here. I'm at 14, 15 if I run the stupid 2/5. If I need to run a couple of vanilla creatures, so be it. Just building 2 different decks, like I said. Red-black in our sideboard. Ah, dang it. That's unfortunate. Opening a Dreadhorde Invasion and a Davriel. Not quite Bitter Blossom, but that one's decent. Davriel, very, very strong. 3 mana, very annoying Planeswalker. What do we have for us? We have Transmutation as a little bit of removal. Light Shield as a ground blocker that can make one of our ground creatures bigger. Or any creature bigger. We have Relentless Advance. I don't think we're doing an advanced deck. I think I'd like to take the mutation here for some more interaction on my opponent's stuff. Another Wanderer's Strike seems fine. Over Totally Lost. God, another Naga Eternal I'm going to be taking here. I mean, it is what it is. The 3 Guard Mage makes up for a lot of the junk I'm having to play. So I suppose there's that. We're up to 6 instants and sorceries, so I guess the weird might be okay now, especially with the double strike. Dovin. Until end of turn, prevent all damage that we dealt to and dealt by target permanent and opponent controls. This one was annoying, but it wasn't particularly good. But I think it's fine to take here. Plays defense nice and defensively with our flyers and stuff. Okay, we only need a few more playables. He says as he has 2 Naga Eternal and an Ironclad Crobbit in the deck. Overall, I remember this format being okay. I wouldn't say it was like amazing or anything, but definitely a nice change of pace from all the MKM we've been doing lately. 6 mana, 3/6 gain 5. Kind of dig it. In our deck, I think I dig it a lot. Oh no. Don't make me play 3 of these Eternals. Because I might have to. Martyr for the cause. 2/2 for 2 that proliferates when it dies. That's okay. Other transmutation's okay. The Dam Breaker could be really good if you had nice things to proliferate, though we don't really have much of that. I think I'm just going to take 2/2 for 2. Remember, so there were a lot of instances where the mutation was extremely awkward because if you had this in your hand and your opponent had a big amass token, right, you couldn't really do anything to it. Totally Lost is maybe okay. Alright. Yeah, the triple guard mage is fantastic, but otherwise we do have a little bit of filler. But overall, I think this is okay. You cut like one card or whatever, sure. Just blue-white flyers with some filler stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards for Spellkeeper Weird, maybe not enough. Might be better to run the Totally Lost then and just cut something else. Kind of garbagey, maybe another Naga Eternal gone. Yeah, looks fine. I don't expect to do like a clean sweep 7-0 or anything with the deck, but I'm sure we can pull off some number of wins totally reasonably. Classic, it's fine, everything's fine. We'll simply want to draw our Jace a lot. This is a good enough hand if we can find a couple of lands. Turn 2 Druid, turns into a 2/2. Nice, alright. Sure. They have Vraska's Finisher, they got me. Don't. Could just Doven here. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. No, I guess I'm Teoing Light Shield. Light Shield can block the Druid, and even if I put the counter on the Light Shield, it wouldn't be able to block the Wolf, so... Sure, that's fine. We don't want to trade here, not that I can block anyways. This is Martyr for the Cause and pass. Actually, no, I can attack. Nothing to proliferate. This returns at end of turn. It's more value to flicker the Guard Mage, but this is still fine. I'm gonna get 2 1/1 counters here. One of them on the Light Shield itself. And then I can put another on the Guard Mage, and that also denies them the 2 life. Plus, now when we go Contentious Plan, we get to double proliferate here. Actually, I think attacking is right now. We have them on a lot of air pressure. Nice, let's go. Okay, feels good. Winning the first round always feels good. On to game 2. Alrighty, round 2. Yes, keep. Doesn't really do anything, but I'm not gonna mulligan it. Yes, our classic 4-mana 2/5. Honestly reasonable in blue-white. Oh, that's one of the best blue commons. Remember Preening Champion? What you got? Two flyer. Yeah, I'm okay trading, I think. We just want to start drawing some guard mages. Ah, Epiphany, so good. Scry 4, draw 2, 4 mana. It always feels like when your opponent casts that card, you're just immediately super far behind. 4 top! It's nuts. My opponent hovering over my vanilla creatures. Don't mind me. Does this make him lose all abilities? Yeah, okay, so we want to put that on the spell weird for our spell gorger weird. There we go. I'm gonna get a little bit greedy and play guard mage first. Which means now I cannot transmute unless I drew a land, which I didn't, so their weird might get a little bit big. Oh god. Into like a kill spell for my guard mage. Or they're gonna swap it for their 1/1 token. Yikes. What is the wording on this? You control, not you own. Damn. Alright, well, let's hit a land off this, please. That's bad. Went a little bit greedy, and now I'm probably going to get punished by these Spellgorger weirds. Because like I said, now that they have counters, transmutation on them is a little bit weaker. Narset. Yikes, that hoses my contentious plan card draw.
Mind and body should move in this with thoughtfulness before action.
And they hit a Pyro Helix. Nice. Wow. Okay, we're looking very dead here. I guess I should have probably chumped with the token. I made a very obvious block for them, or a very obvious kill for them. Oh wait, no, they wasted 1 damage, didn't they? They did.
You cannot see your folly.
The fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't even do anything to transmute the weird now, really. That's on me. I could transmute the flyer, I guess, but what we want to do is draw Callous Dismissal for the guard mage. Bounce it back to our hand, you know? Especially with that play. Alright, so they're going to kill Dovin. They're going to hit me for 6.
This is a rare occasion. I'm not
That was not what we needed. I guess we just make this a 3/3 ground creature. Land, pass. Does that kill me? It very much does. Alright, GG's. Well, what if I had just cast that Casmina's transmutation on one of the Gorgers immediately? I remember I got greedy. I played the spell or the Guard Mage first, and if we had hit a land, I would have been able to cast the transmutation. Then we drew another Guard Mage, didn't draw another land, so like it was risky, but the payoff was so high. It would have used my mana so much more efficiently. And I guess I probably still would have lost to the one big Gorger, but yeah. That could have gone very, very differently. Even if we just hit the land off of the second Guard Mage, then one of the Spell Gorgers is a 2/2 or a 3/3 tops instead of having 2 6/6s or whatever. I think my play was fine. Greedy, but didn't pan out, so punished. Oh, man. I'm not going to ever mulligan this hand, but we could definitely get a little bit wrecked, right? First and foremost, I need to get 2 more lands. But if we do, we have 2 Guard Mages with Time Twist, like, very, very strong. Okay, there's another land. Hope they played, like, Mana Geode this turn. Another Spell Gorger. Blech. We're just gonna topple this turn. Try to find another land. Another consideration was like upkeep tapping their mountain. Okay, land please. Man, double Spell Gorger draw is kind of gross. Ugh. Yeah, it's really good. Kill my Guard Mage, draw a card, attack for 6. Ugh, I mean, we really needed a land there. Come on, deck. We're just going to be a little bit too far behind. We're always going to be playing catch-up. Wow, 3 weirds. What is happening? I guess I dub in one of the Spell Gorgers this turn and hold up Twist.
I'd be less frustrated if you had fewer flaws.
That's gross. Our hope is that they never draw another non-creature spell for the rest of the game. Alright, I'm going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This denies them a card at least, and that creature wouldn't have been able to block anyways. Oh, I guess they killed Dubbin, so I take 6. We might actually have a chance here. Wanderer's Strike gonna kill one of the Spellgorger weirds and proliferate it into a our Guard Mage into a 4/5. Oh, that was a really freaking hot draw too. In fact, that's better now. Because now we can go bounce, make a 1/1. then get some proliferate value on the battlefield. Perfect draw. Yeah, like I said, I would play 3 or 4 Callous Dismissals in this deck if I could. Oh, man, that's the last card in their hand. Oh, that's disgusting. I only get to kill one of my creatures like this. And we have another flyer to block the Aven eventually. I'm going to go down to 5. They play a second Spellgorger. Damn, that sucks so bad. If that Guard Mage had lived, I think we were crushing. I killed the flyer instead. Play out another weird. Strike, make a 2/2. Go block, block, take 3. And that's probably the best play I have. We need them to draw nothing here, of course. Ooh, okay. Giant gains 5 life. Okay. Wait. Yeah, we're just so stone dead. Sarkhan is such a huge bomb. It immediately makes a 4/4, and then he starts attacking as a 4/4 next turn. So, we're dead. Oh, I think we were so close to stabilizing, but yeah. Having that kill spell from our Guard Mage just ended us for sure. Okay, wow, we're 1-2 now. Yeah. That is good beats. Getting crushed by, what, red, blue both times? Spellgorgers both times? Getting wrecked by blue, red spells. And then there's this hand. That's a mulligan. I'm not going to go down to 5, but this is basically the same. In fact, I'm going to pitch the Doven here and just keep 4 lands. Draw Guard Mage or die, basically, is how this always is going to turn out. Maybe they play around Wanderer Strike or whatever. Not Wanderer Strike, Divine Verdict. Divine Arrow, I think it's called. Man, I cannot get anything going here. I guess I'm going to turn off their Enforcer because we have so many flyers to block the Aven Eternal, and turning off a 2/2 doesn't really matter. 3 Guard Mages in the deck. Let's draw one of them next turn, please. Holy moly. Okay. We actually drew the perfect, even though it might not matter. Our opponent's curving out really well. But once again, we have Time Twist for the Guard Mage. hopefully. So Thunder Drake, 4 mana. Oh, they have Kasmina too, bro.
I'm human, so
Very good Planeswalker. 4 mana, 5 loyalty. Spells your opponent's cast that target a creature Planeswalker you control cost 2 more, and then you can make a 2/2 and loot. It's a second spell for the turn, so they get to activate the Drake. Like now my Wanderer Strikes and my Totally Lost cost 5. Holy crap, dude. Or sorry, 7? What you got over there, friend? I'm taking a lot of damage this turn, if they do have anything to target my Guard Mage.
every day is a new lesson.
Just gonna tap down, sure. My god, and they're gonna be able to bounce their Kasmina or something? Oh, no, I think I would have bounced their Kasmina if I... No! I messed up. I needed to do this during their main phase. Now this doesn't come back until the end of my turn. Oh. Crap. I mean, it probably didn't matter anyways. Yeah, it didn't matter anyways, but... Dude, we got absolutely demolished. We would have been able to play Light Shield plus Screecher. That wouldn't have mattered, though. We're already just dead in the air when they tap down. And wow, incredible beating. Very good curve from the opponent. We just got absolutely blasted all 3 games we lost. Red, blue, blue-white curve outs there. Again, I don't think my deck was bad. It definitely had filler in it, but triple Guard Mage. We never saw the Jace once. Ah, man, I am on a huge Magic downswing lately. Hopefully this is just not a flash in the pan. That's the opposite. Hopefully it's just, again, a little bit of a downswing and we'll perk back up. But yeah, War of the Spark, back for a little while. Hopefully Cube is up soon, because at least maybe I can do some winning then. But as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.